Like tuple string list we have discussed before, we will discuss here about tuple range. So we are saying that basically what is tuple? We are saying that tuples are immutable sequence. Immutable mean immutable object are the basic object that they cannot change the value. They will only return us the value. They cannot change they cannot return us the changed value. Like we want to print something, so they will give us the print value. They will not change the value. So tuple are basically immutable objects, and we are saying that they are the set of arbitrary objects. And basically syntax we will discuss tuple syntax, but we are saying that index will start from 0, non-zero digit like 0, and tuples are hashable. Hashable means that we can sort a list of them, and in the dictionary they can use as key. We are saying that in dictionary we are providing key and value. So they are hashable, mean that we can sort the list of them of tuple, and then we can use that key as a in the dictionary. Dictionary is basically, we will discuss later about dictionary, but dictionary we are providing a key and value. So basically the value we can provide of tuple to the dictionary. Then we are saying that basically it's about the syntax of the tuple. We are going to discuss that this comma separated sequence of values, like every sequence of values separated by comma, like comma separated values. Comma separated values, and we will and with the help of in the parentheses we will enclose them. Like we are saying that we are saying tuple 1 equals to, then in parentheses we will discuss a. So basically this is the syntax of writing tuple. In parentheses, comma separated. Then we are saying that it is very important that to remember that whenever we are going to give it only one element in the list, so it is important to provide a trailing comma. What does a trailing comma means? Basically, trailing comma means whenever we are providing a tuple, only one element in the list, like A. Here we have to mark a comma. It is known as trailing comma. If we will not do this without a trailing comma, it will interpret as a string. It will not take it as the one element. It will interpret this as a string. So we want to avoid the misunderstanding. So we will use a trailing comma. If we will not use, what it will do, it will treat it as a string, but we have not provided the string. Here we are not giving it a list, but we have provided just an element. So to make sure to use that trailing comma, so that it should not interpret this as a string. Now we are saying that we can also use a built-in function. This was the basic syntax of tuple, that how we are writing tuple and what are the comma separation and trailing comma. Then we are saying that we can use tuple as a built-in function. Like whenever we will create a list, we can use here tuple, and then we are built-in function tuple. And when we will provide no argument, what it will do, it will create an empty tuple. Like we will just write tuple and this. It is showing us the class. Like we are saying that when we will create only built-in data type with the no argument, what it will do, it will just give us a empty tuple. It will create with no arguments. But whenever we will give it a argument like sequence, sequence. What it will do, now it had created us given us a tuple, that is a list of arbitrary objects. This is the basic syntax of the tuple, like we have given sequence and it has created us a tuple. But whenever we are saying that we will give it without all argument, just what it will do, it will create as an empty tuple. And if we want to print, it will print you the class that is tuple. Then we are saying that we can also make comparison. We can compare tuples in Python. We are using the comparison operator. We can compare the equality. We can by comparing. We are saying that we have tuple 1, 2, 3, and we have tuple 2, 1, 2, 3, and give it tuple 3. Now we have given a 2, 3 couples and we want to check the equality of each. We are saying that check that T1 equal to T2. Just it will give us a true false. T3. Now what it will do, it will give us a true false because we are comparing equality comparison. We are going to use for the comparison. Then we can also use greater and less than comparison. Greater and less than comparison mean that we have any tuple like T4, just say we have 6, 7, 8, and then we have a second tuple one, 2, 3. Now it seems that tuple 1, tuple 4 is greater or tuple 5 is greater.